good morning. It is about 9:15 on Saturday the 1st of July, and which means we're in the second half of the year, which is quite frankly terrifying. So yeah, let's do a weekend reading vlog. We'll just see how much reading we get done. Last weekend I did briefly consider doing a reading vlog or a weekend vlog because I went to Lincoln to see Zara and we just had a lovely day shopping. Unfortunately, it was about 30 degrees for both days of the weekend, which was just uncomfortably warm. So I didn't even do my normal recording because it was just a bit much that weekend. So it's much cooler this weekend. It's still going to be nice and warm, but not to that level. And then I just saw on the news this morning that we could potentially have 40-degree weather in July again, which is just disgusting. So this weekend, what is going on? I do need to go into town this morning, and I have been sorting out some stuff for the charity shop and packing it up and putting it to one side. It's time to start taking that down. So I need to take a bag down. I'll go on the bus, so I only take a tote bag full at a time. I've got a couple of other things to drop off in town, and we are not going to Waterstones because I am doing, I don't say why, the cats are involved, I assume. No buy July. I'm not buying any books in July. And hopefully spreading that out to August, maybe? We shall see. I acquired many books over the last couple of months. But not only that, the budget needs to be reined in and carefully considered. April obviously was a trip to Nottingham, bought quite a few books in Nottingham. May was the Unsung Stories, that sale, so I bought 18 books then. And June, people just generally gave me money and told me to buy some stuff off Amazon, and then I went to Lincoln as well with Zara and June's acquisitions. I'm not doing a haul because it's just disgusting. So, yeah, I have quite a lot of books sat upstairs waiting to be read, and I'm currently not reading them, apart from I will this weekend. I'm working on SPFBO stuff, so I'm not reading a lot of physical books. So yeah, no buy July. Let's not buy any books in July, bring the budget in. We're also not going to buy craft stuff in July, and I'm still continuing on with my book journal no buy, which is going really, really well. I'm kind of just in the groove with that. I don't even think about not buying stuff now. I do occasionally look at things and go, that's pretty, but then I also think about all the rolls of washi tape I haven't even used. So I did buy another tape roller because I think I've been complaining about my tape roller in the past, and I bought a new one from the range. And I even went to the range and only bought the tape roller, so I'm really pleased with myself. I do have a little tiny sneaky thing that I bought though. I had a little bit of money left over on my Amazon account, and a set of pencils that I was looking at was in a sale down to $10.99, so I bought the pencils and decided it didn't count. I also bought a pencil case because I know these ones come in a cardboard box with flimsy trays, so I did need a pencil case for them. And I have a few other sets of pencils which are still in tin, so I was just going to have a little bit of a reorganise. So I think they're coming today. They're just something nice and pretty, and colouring is back up on things that I'm doing at the moment because my mood for colouring goes up and down, and that's fine. Through the year, I've just been doing the odd one here and there, but over the last, 3 weeks, I've been really quite into it and listening to podcasts, and we'll see how long that lasts. And then if I don't feel like doing some for a bit, it's fine. It just sits there until I'm ready to do loads more. But I'm really enjoying it at the moment. What else? Reading. I decided that I'm going to read a sequel, which is great for vlogging because I can't really tell you a lot about the book, but this is a trilogy I want to finish, and this is The Bone Ship's Wake by R.J. Barker. I really enjoyed this series, and this is well over 500 pages, so I'm not quite sure how well I'm going to do with that this weekend, but it would be nice to finish off a trilogy. And one of the things I was wanting to do while working on SPFBO books was to catch up with some sequels and things because I don't tend to review those. So I do have Tyranny of Faith that's been sat on my coffee table since early June, and I've read 5 pages of it. Not because I'm not enjoying it, I just didn't read it. So I'm also wanting to read that at some point in July. I merged together my wrap-ups while I'm doing SPFBO stuff, so June and July are together, August and September are usually together. In June, I read one non-SPFBO book, but I am doing quite well with my batch, so I don't know if I'm going to continue the momentum in July, but I still have 4 months to get done with my books and things, so got some videos for that to make tomorrow. I definitely need some antihistamines because I think the pollen count is quite high today. My eyes are looking quite red. And yeah, I'm going to go into town fairly soon so I can get back and avoid temptation. I'm going to avoid temptation today. So I will update you later, or maybe show you some colouring or something. I do have my book journal to work on as well. I've recorded an update recently, but I haven't been working on my book journal, so I still haven't started a new one. And that's pretty much everything, I think. The cats are chilling upstairs. It's been warm for them as well. And yeah, that's where things are on the 1st of July. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. It's just after 11 now. I got back a little bit ago. I got all the things I needed to do in town. I dropped off the stuff at the charity shop. There's still more to go, but I only take a tote bag at a time and I sort of resort through what I'm going to take down. Did I bring anything back from town? Well, yes, but it's not exciting. It was 2 damp traps from Poundland. That's how exciting life is. So the charity shop stuff, I have a box in the spare room. It's covered so the cats don't cat it, and I put some colouring books on there because I didn't think I was going to get through to them, and I didn't want to do them. And then I was having a look through this morning at what I was going to take down, and then I decided to save this giant beast of a book. I may change my mind. I don't know. I'm going to see how I feel about it. It could still go down. I don't know. It is a giant book, and we'll see. So I'm going to show you the colouring I'm doing, actually. Let me just turn you around. So this is the book I'm working on at the moment. I have done a few in here recently. I finished this one last night. So I'm using my Shuttle Art pencils, which is the big 180 set. They're the first pencils I reviewed on my channel. They're just in their case. And what I'm doing as well is I've downloaded an app that auto-generates colour palettes, and I'm trying to match them to that. This isn't done with that. This is done with some of the metallics because I realised I'd never used them. So this is the one I've just started. I haven't used my Shuttle Art pencils for ages, and I decided it was time to use them for a bit. So I've done my best to match them. So we'll see how this one goes. I might work on this a bit this afternoon. I don't know. But I'm realising I like these pencils. I haven't started reading yet, but I probably will after lunch because I think it's actually going to rain as well today. So it might just be a nice chill day at home. It's just after 3 p.m. There is a fly in the house, and Spencer, every bit of will in her body is trying to catch this fly. And I can see it, and she's not actually looking at it. She's staring at the wall, but not at the actual fly. It's in a different place. So I'm not quite sure how well that's going to work out for her. I have been watching some videos on YouTube because my watch later list is just ridiculous, and I never seem to have managed to get that down. But I have also been doing some reading this afternoon, and I am working my way through The Bone Ship's Wake, and I'm on page 52, which isn't very far through yet, but it will get going and speed up. I always find that the start of these books are quite slow, so I don't know if that's something about his style, because these are the first books I've read by this author. But just coming back into this world, I'm just having the most wonderful time because I have really enjoyed spending time in this world and exploring it and meeting all the characters and following them through everything that they've been up to. And it's only a trilogy, but I kind of feel sad that I'm getting to the end because I'm so attached to these characters. So there is that. I am going to go and do some colouring for a little bit, I think. I'm still waiting for my new pencils to come, but I'm not quite sure what time they're coming because instead of giving me a delivery window, I've just got it. Yeah, it's coming today. Anyway, I'm going to make sure that these cats don't knock anything important over or get anywhere they shouldn't. But yeah, Spencer is definitely trying to hunt down this fly and it's not having a lot of luck. I don't know. So not 10 minutes later, get a knock on the door. Something's not quite right here because there are 3 parcels. So I don't know what's here. I assume this one is the pencil case. Yes, this one is the pencil case. And okay, so let's open this one. It's a thinner one. Right, so that's my order. It's my pencils, which is why I ordered this as well, because this just comes in a cardboard case. So these are like pastel colours, and I wouldn't have thought they were the sort of thing I want, but I've watched so many videos, and where are we? Right, let's get into this one. Yeah, and I really like the colours. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely needed a case. They come in plastic, hit myself with it, come in plastic trays. So this one then is a bit of a mystery because this isn't something I've ordered. That's my order. Oh great, come on. There we are. So, oh, someone's bought me something off my wish list. The Castle Arts metallic pencils. Oh, who sent me something else? Somebody's bought me Prismacolors. Who's bought me Prismacolors? Oh, it's Tufty. Oh, thank you so much. Tufty bought me the Prismacolors and my metallic pencils off my wish list. I don't need to buy me Prismacolors. I couldn't afford these. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm gonna have to send him a message now. Oh wow, I can't believe that. Someone's bought me some Prismacolors. So this is a metallic pencil set. I love Castle Arts pencils. I've got a set of the 120, the standard ones, and I love them. And then I saw these the other day and put them on my wish list. I couldn't afford any more. I mean, I bought these ones because they were down to £10.99 in sale. But I can't believe he sent me some Prismacolors. Oh, I'm gonna have to send him a message. Thank you so much. I'm gonna enjoy playing with these so much. Yes, I've been wanting to try Prismacolors for a long time. Oh, I'm gonna have to play with these. All I've done is take the plastic off and take them out of the cases. I probably should have set up my overhead mount, but I just wanted to open them, so I thought we could have a look together. These are so nice. So lucky I bought that pencil case. So these are the Castle Art Metallics. So we've got some leaflets that come with all the Castle Art stuff. I'm not going to draw a tiger in 6 easy stages. That's not going to happen. Metallic pencils. I might give that a read later on. What's this? Oh, this is handy. This is a swatch chart. That feels really nice, actually. Then Castle Art Help. All the colours that Castle Art do on a big poster. And then get in to the metallics. Oh, I didn't realise they'd be silver. So yeah, I have used Castle Art pencils before. I really like them. So these are not going to focus. But yeah, I'm going to look forward to trying those. There's some lovely shades. Take this out. It's a set of 48. And then, oh, there's some lovely purples and blues below. I've only got one hand, so this is not going easy. I do have a swatch notebook, well, a swatch book that I put them all in. So I'm going to fill that out as well, but I might do this just because I like the look of it. So that's the metallics. Let's put these away. And now Prismacolor. So there's 12 in here. Can I do this one-handed? Probably not. Can I get in? Yes. Okay, so first time. Oh, looking at the Prismacolors. Nice little shade range for 12. So excited to try these Prismacolor Premiers. I'm gonna give those all a try out later, I think. But yeah, so thank you again, Tufty. I can't believe you sent me Prismacolors and metallic pencils. Yeah, I'm going to have so much fun playing with these. So these are the pencils I bought. They do not compare to what has been gifted to me today. I have Brute Funas squares. I don't have any other round Brute Funas. These ones did get the best reviews out of all the pencils I looked into. I'm not quite sure how interesting this is, but you know what? I'm having fun with it. I'm not quite sure the colours I have match up with other sets that I've seen, but I do already have some questions about the quality control. Twitter seems to be shitting itself right now, so I haven't been able... Well, I've sent a message, but I don't know if the person will have received even a notification that they've got a message. So I don't really have anything out to try them on at the moment. I do want to colour a page, but I have just literally started that one with the Shuttle Arts. So I'm going to work on that one and then start a page with the Prismacolors because I just want to see what they're like. I have scribbled at the front of the colouring book. They do feel very, very nice, and I've got a feeling that I'm going to be spoiled for everything after that. It's not exactly a large set of pencils I can afford right now. So I'm gonna, I don't know, work on the one I'm working on, because I have literally just started putting some green on it with my Shuttle Art Moss Green. They actually spelt their colours correctly. So yeah, this is the one I'm working on. It's looking like fine liners for the next few pages. We shall see, but I'm definitely going to try the Prismacolors, the metallics, and the Brute Funa Macaron. Yes. We'll get some more reading done in this vlog soon, I promise. Lila, are you trying to catch that fly? Not having a lot of luck, are you? Good morning, it is 9 AM on Sunday the 2nd of July. I've been relegated to this seat because there is a kitten curled up, not quite asleep, on my usual chair. We had a bit of a cuddle and then I had to go and sort the washing out and she stayed there. So I'm sat here now. So last night I fully intended on doing some reading, doing a few updates. What actually happened was I finally opened up the bottle of Prosecco that I bought myself for my birthday. That was a while ago. And then watched some YouTube videos, played on my phone and fell asleep on the sofa and then went to bed. So it was a good Saturday night. I have read a little bit this morning. I'm up to page 104 of The Bone Ship's Wake. Quite a bit to go. So I don't think I'm going to get this book finished over this weekend, especially since I need to get some recording and editing done today. But I'm going to work on this sort of in the background of my other SBFBO stuff because I want to go back to the books on Monday. So that is the plan. I may also do a few start some colouring content videos as well because I definitely bought the pastel set of pencils to do a review on, and I might do a review on the others as well. I mean, Tufty did want to know what I thought about them, so we shall have to see how it goes because the Prismacolors are artist grade and I am definitely not an artist. But if you look at the promotional material, someone is colouring in a colouring book, so I think it's fair that I use them. Not a great deal else going on. I do need to go to Aldi, but it doesn't open until 10 o'clock. I need to go and get some bits and pieces. I'm doing some batch cooking today for my meals during the week. So I just need to go and get some chicken, I think, and a couple of other bits and pieces, some yogurts for work and that. So that's pretty much it this morning. I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime. I've got about 50 minutes before I can leave for Aldi. But I've got some more washing on. Need to go and find an antihistamine because it feels like the pollen count's high again today. And then we'll just talk later on throughout the day. It's 11:15 now. It looks like it's still sunny, but the weather has definitely changed. I thought, I'm washing out, have a walk down to Aldi. It's warm, it's fine. It's windy now, really, really windy. Fortunately, my washing is okay. It's all dried, completely dried in about an hour, so can't complain about that. Spent too much money on Aldi. I only went in for some chicken and some yogurts for the week, and a few other things, as you always do in Aldi. But I'm going to sit and drink my coffee, because of course I had to go to Starbucks. What's a vlog without a coffee from Starbucks? And then get ready for recording and try and get that done fairly early on in the day, I think. But yeah, just a bit of, let's watch some YouTube videos and stuff. I'm in the middle of recording. I've just recorded my review. I'm about to record a cuts video. But I feel like you should know that while I'm trying to take this very seriously, all I can see is Lila sat in the doorway of this room cleaning her little bum. She's given herself a bath, and that's all I can see, and all I can hear is her slurping away at her fur. I just thought you should know that while I'm doing these videos. So I am done recording. I just need to go and start editing. The review's going to go up today, so I need to get that edited today, and then I think my cuts video is going up Tuesday, this vlog on Thursday, which you'll know by the time you see this vlog. So I'm telling you what you already know. So it's a 3-video week this week. But I do need to spend some time reorganising this room, because it is a bit of a mess. There's stuff all over. I've got books around the edge of the room because Lila likes to dig at the edge of the carpet. So I've put books at the edge so that she can't actually get to it. Also, as I said, books in May and June. There were quite a few books acquired in May and June. They need a home. What I'm thinking is I think I'm going to put some of my Stephen King paperbacks into storage. So I've got quite a good collection of Stephen King paperbacks. And the thing is, some of them are from the original paperback release. And they were never supposed to sit around this long. And some of them are starting to get a little bit brittle and just too delicate. And I'd rather, not put them through undue stress. So like this version of The Eyes of the Dragon, the spine is very brittle. And this is from 1993. So it's been around a bit. And then I've got a copy of Needful Things as well, with the 90s holographic cover. I had so many books in the 90s that looked like that. So the first couple of pages don't want to open properly. This is from 1992. So I just want to be a little bit more gentle with them. Like, I've got a copy of The Stand from the 90s as well, mass market paperback sized. Impossible to read without damaging it further. So I think they'll be safer in a cupboard, which I want my King books out, but at the same time I want them to last. It's not like it's hard to get to, so if I feel like I want to reread one, I can get to it really, really easily. So it's just deciding what to do with them. I mean, some of the more recent paperbacks, they are fine. And I could honestly replace any of these with a current paperback, but there is something just so charming with the 90s mass market paperbacks. And this is how I read most of my Stephen King books, second-hand, mass market. I've got loads of them. So I don't know what to do, really. Yeah, The Stand. So this is my copy of The Stand. It's over 1,400 pages long. It's next to impossible to read like this. I would probably reread it on the Kindle if I wanted to, and especially it as well. So yeah, some of them are just starting to feel their age, and I just want to look after them. I also kind of want a matching set for the entire collection. I don't think there are any, to be honest. I'd leave the Dark Tower books out because I want to reread those again soon. Some of the hardcovers as well, might put those aside. You know, just keeping track of everything and making sure everything's going to last well. Anyway, I need to go and get the review edited so I can go and get that up later on. Lila's still sat there. She's just kind of staring at me now. Oh no, she's coming in. What are you after? Don't climb on my bookcases. Right, I can sort her out. Just before 3 PM now, my video is currently uploading to YouTube, and what they don't show you about the glamorous life of a YouTuber is once that edit was going, it needed to clean out my litter trays. So that's what I've been doing this afternoon, a bit of editing and some cleaning. So I'm going to do some colouring now because the one I showed you yesterday has come along nicely. Might get that finished today. Don't know. I'm going to do some reading later on in the evening after I've done my batch cooking for the week. I don't feel like starting that just yet. I'm going to give it another hour or so, I think. But yeah, I still have my introduction to my colouring videos that I need to do, but I haven't really planned anything else. So that could be done during the week. But for now, I'm just going to relax with some colouring if Spencer doesn't get into anything that she shouldn't. So I've just finished, and I cannot tell you how pleased I am that the border was actually an even number of spaces because I didn't count it before I started colouring it in. I really like how this one turned out. The colour palette was chosen from an app. It was a colour palette generator. The thing I love about colouring these is that the most random colour combinations end up working really well. The only issue I had was this pencil's broken on the inside, so I had to sharpen it so many times compared to the other ones. This is a cheap set, so I'm not too bothered, and because it's such a big set, there are so many, like this, there could be another 2 or 3 that are very similar to this, so it's not an issue. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. This is the next one. I do need to start putting some paper down because the black, you can see, it's transferring as I colour. I need to start putting some paper between the sheets. Even transferred slightly on that one. Okay, need to start doing that. I don't know, but I think we're getting near to, might need to start using some fine liners. No, I think I'll be alright for a bit longer. There are some really, like that one. I'm going to find it again, am I? Where are you? Hiding. That one's going to be a fine liner one. I still think I can use pencils for a bit. Just don't like this. It's nearly 6:30. I think it's about 25 past. I have done a little bit more reading, and I'm making good progress. Page 120 something, I think. I'm going to read for about another half hour and then do a bit of colouring and then come back to reading, I think. But yeah, I haven't done a lot of reading this weekend. I didn't kind of expect to. I can't really tell you a lot about the book because it's a third in a trilogy, other than I'm really enjoying it, and R.J. Barker seems to want to hurt his main characters. So, see where this goes. It is 8 o'clock now. I've listened to a couple of episodes of podcast, currently catching up with Astronomy Cast. I've got 3 episodes left and then I am up to date. But it is time to put away the colouring stuff and go back to reading until I go to sleep. So I've had quite a good go at things. I'll just show you what's going on. I managed to get the Brute Fooners swatched and I started doing some colouring. So I shall turn the camera around and show you. So here they are swatched. I've got the overhead light on so the shadows are a bit weird. These are absolutely gorgeous. Annoyingly, only 5 on the next page, so it's a set of 50 and there's 45 on each page. The Castle Arts are 48, so that's going to be a full page and then 1 line. So I've put them in, yes, that is a box of shavings. I am lazy, that gets emptied every so often. To show you, so they're in this case. They are very, very pretty. And there's the other side. I think I'm going to put the metallics in here after all. And I shall just show you what I'm colouring. I'm using some alcohol markers. I've got my colours picked out and I've just really started this one. So this is the Geometric Mandalas. I'm trying to work on filling up some books, especially where I've just dotted around, colouring randomly through the book. Like this one has got just random ones chosen. So I'm trying to go through start to finish and, you know, clear a few things. So that's where the colouring is, and I'm going to go back to the Bone Ship's Wake. So it's 9 PM now. I think this is going to be the end of the vlog. I've got to go and do a few things before bed, so don't really have any more time to do reading. I got up to page 152 in the Bone Ship's Wake, which is not as far as I was hoping to get through this weekend, but I also, as I said, didn't expect to do a great deal of reading this weekend, which is what has happened. So I have managed to get up my SPFBO review. I have a cuts video to edit tomorrow night to get up Tuesday. This vlog is going up Thursday, and then I've got to write the videos, the reviews to record next weekend. So fairly busy week. And then I want to get back into my SPFBO reading, and I will be picking my next book to start tomorrow evening. So things are going pretty well. For SPFBO, I've gone through my first 10 books, which is a really great point to be at the end of the first month, really. It's only the 2nd of July, so quite happy with progress there. But anyway, this is the end of the vlog. A bit more colouring content than I planned, but still lots of fun. Anyway, I shall see you all in my next video.